Bob Banks, fresh off an impressive. So 2 down. Digging in for the Drillers, Bob Banks. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. Scorch, that could be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. And it's a 2-out double. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. So close to going foul that time, but a great job to keep it fair. That's a good example of why it's so important to keep your hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure. That's a base hit. Round second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. The relay. The tag. Out. On that play, they had to do everything perfectly to get him out at the plate. Long throw in from the outfield, and then a relay home to get him going from first all the way around. That's great team defense. Now a high fly ball to left center. Going back pretty deep. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe. Nice read by the runner to move up and put runners on the corners. Now they can bring in the run on the sac fly. 2 outs, runner on first base. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Bob Banks. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. Continues to roll on. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Number 6.
1-1. Here's the pitch. Fly ball left field. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Bases are empty with 2 away. Banks now at the plate. He's got elite power and terrific defense too.
Hey, nice hit. That's a maniac.
That's a base hit. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. Lead runners around second. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. A hard liner into the gap like that shows you that everything is working really well with your swing. Pretty tough to have that kind of contact if you're not executing well in all phases. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. A solo shot. 52nd home run of the year. And they add on. It's 5-zip. He's definitely on a good run at the plate. He has to be feeling very confident. And I'm sure the front office is feeling good about him too. On to first. Ball game. Banks really stood out in this win. 4 hits. One of them. Bob Banks comes into this one. Bob Banks, the next to hit. Big game last night, went 4 of 5.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. That's gotta feel good. 53rd homer of the year.
Batting third.
And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Bob Banks. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Bob Banks.
Blasted to left, way back and way gone. Blasted that one out of here. Second home run of the game. 54th home run of the season. And they tack on 3. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. The players on defense need to be ready to go with the speed that's in the box and at first. No time to waste. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a drive.
Go, ball, go!
Bangs off the wall. Runner around third. Cut off, throw to second. Tries to throw on the brakes, but he's tagged out, trying to get back to second. First and second, one away. Charles Murphy getting ready to hit. Swing lifted to left field. It's pretty deep.
Relay three.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. It doesn't.
Now batting.
So digging in, Bob Banks. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his third homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. One out and the base is empty.
Yeah, you got that one. That boy.
And that one looks like it'll be trouble. Around first, hustling for two. In safely with a double, second of the day. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Nobody on and two outs. Stepping, hit to the left side. This should be it. And that's the ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute. Bob Banks, fresh off the batter now, Bob Banks. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play.
Watch up, time in for it.
This one is labeled. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. One runs in, coming around third. Also crosses the plate. Well, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flicked that one into the gap, turned the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. Fly ball very deep to right field. It's carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall as they escape the... Leave them loaded. No outs, runner at first. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Bob Banks. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. That one is absolutely pummeled.
Ball, get out of here, get out of here.
That one is gone. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. It's another long ball in this game. His second of the night, 56th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3. Swing and a drive. Gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swing and a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. It bangs off the wall. Round second, going for third. In there safely.
He's safe.
And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Bob Banks. 2 home runs under his belt already in this game, most recently in inning number 6. Now he's looking for his third dinger in this spot. This crowd should be on the edge of their seats.
Now batting.
That's exactly what he needed, and he delivered. They've really reaped the benefits of his big game. Cycles are more of a statistical curiosity than anything else, but it's always fun to see it happen. Congrats to him.
Now batting, the
Base
catcher,
is empty with 2 out.
Martin
Next up for the
Burrell.
Naturals, Martin Burrell. Line drive to left field. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Banks made some big contributions for them in the win. Hit for the cycle and tacked on an extra homer. Bob Banks, the star of the show. So 2 down. Digging in for the Drillers, Bob Banks. And he's got a remarkable combination of power and speed. Great wheels on the bases and in the field, and the pop to put one over the wall. Really fun to watch. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Here's a speed threat, Braden Ward.
No ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Missed inside with the curveball. What a take with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, number 6. Pop-up, foul on the right side.
I got it. That's up. I got
Lockwood
it.
Powell drifting towards this one. Reaches over the wall and got it. Now it's the right fielder, Charles Murphy. Went deep in last night's ball game. This to third. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Not much. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now, Brett Squires. That clips the zone. 0-2 now. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. And there's 1 out. Cesar Salazar digs in now. Had the day off yesterday. That's towards center. George on the way in. Pulls it down. 2 gone now. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Brian Gonzalez. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Plenty of zip on that fastball. You can hear it sizzling, even from the press box. Looks sharp. 1-1 pitch now.
That's the ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Fernandez under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. That ends the... Bases are empty with 2 away. And now the big-time power threat, Bob Banks. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Banks, the powerful designated hitter, 23 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. Great swing, loud contact, and a predictable result when you look at the exit velocity and launch angle. That homer was wrecked. Carson Rockefort, the leadoff batter, looks at ball 1. Fouled off, he was late. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. 1-2 now. Swings and misses. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Digging in for the Naturals, Brendan McNair. Fouled off left side.
One.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Abraham.
Next up for the Naturals, Abraham Carmona. Next one's popped in the air into right. 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brayden.
Back to the top of the order here. And the next batter, Brayden Ward. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit. Welcome back. The Naturals at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball there. The Naturals had their first season in 2008, and they went to the Texas League Championship Series 4 times in their first 9 seasons, all against the Midland Rockhounds. Fouled off at the plate, they'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Charles Murphy, 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 outs already in the home 4th.
Now batting.
Now at the dish, Brett Squires. 0 for 1 so far. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Swings through it for the strikeout, and that's a 1-2-3 inning, so no runs. Runner at first, and now Bob Banks.
Bob Banks.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
Swing and a rocket. Way deep. And you can forget it. What a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this one don't come along every day. I hope he's enjoying it. I know I am. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Now here's the 0-2. Got the batter swinging. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Digging in for the Naturals, Brian Gonzalez. Popped out the first time. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side, Fernandez. 2 gone now. It's so hard for batters to do anything with arm side run like that. You're lucky just to put the barrel on it. So up next, Carson Rocafort. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Good job to fight that one off. The left-handed batter waits. Swing and a miss. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. Home half of the 6th. Now the 3rd baseman, Brendan McNair. Inside corner, that's called a strike. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Bounce to the left side. Vargas tosses to first. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the sixth.
Number 8.
Abraham
Second
Carmona
baseman,
now at the plate.
Abraham
Fly to left the first
Carmona.
time. Swing and a miss. Strike one. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Way out front for strike three. That's 50 professional strikeouts for him. A nice reminder that hard work and dedication are indeed worth it. Late swing, foul to the left. Ward, 28 years old. And while he's usually in the outfield, today he's the designated hitter. This one high in the air, out to left center. Racing over to make the catch.
The batter.
Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Bob Banks. And now he's got a shot to turn an already memorable day into an historic day with a chance to hit his 4th homer of the ball game. It's been a tremendous performance to this point, but I'm sure he'd like to put the exclamation point on top with that 4th dinger. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, the shortstop, number 6. That's in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, that's a K. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Charles Murphy, the next to hit. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. He's done well to get these hitters chasing at pitches outside the zone. They've got to be a bit more patient and make him come into the strike zone if they want to get to him. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The hitter's probably feeling a bit confused. The pitcher went inside twice, then he went outside. Good job mixing locations. Struck out swinging. Back-to-back Ks. And next, the cleanup hitter, Tanner Murray. First at bat of the game after entering on defense. Popped up. Settles under it. And that's the end of the inning. Looking ahead. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Cesar Salazar. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Now the left fielder, Brian Gonzalez.
Strike! Woo!
One.
Hard hit left side. Now 2 away.
Yep, he's out.
The center fielder,
So
number
2
24,
down now, and here at the plate,
Carson.
Carson Rocafort. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Drillers up big in this game. Here in the bottom half of the 8th.
Strike! Woo!
The skipper needs to settle his players down out there. They're playing tight, and it's hurting them. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them one.
Now pitching for
Back
Tulsa.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to start the
24.
bottom of the 9th, Joaquin Polito. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, number 6.
1.
Can't come up with it. And that'll do it. Banks with a big number next to his name now as he popped home run number 60 on the season in this one. At this Bob Banks with an off-the-charts. One down. Banks getting ready to hit. Made history yesterday with a 4-home run game, and to give you some perspective, that is more rare than a perfect game. Base hit. Two outs and runners at first and second. Bob Banks will hit next, coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And it is gone. Made them pay for that one. 61st home run of the season. And they tack on 3. Next to bat for the Drillers, Bob Banks. And his 3-run homer back in the 3rd inning was a significant moment for them in this game. Big-time swing. 2 down. And he was all over that heater. A grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. Hard contact, this one driven deep to right. It's back there, and that one is out of here. Blasted that one out of here. 62nd home run of the year. 2nd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 7-3. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. First and second,
Now
2
batting,
outs.
number
Digging
6.
in for the Naturals, number 6. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Traffic on the base paths, a run already in to score this inning. Popped up. Fernandez. And that's the ball game. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this, Bob Banks, fresh off an... So 2 down, and here is Bob Banks. 2 homers in yesterday's game, probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. Skies it out towards left center. Racing over to make the catch. And now, Bob Banks blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. That's gotta feel good. 63rd home run of the season. And they add on. It's 3-1. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Base hit. Man on at first, Banks now at the plate. He's already gone yard in this game.
Hey, drive him in. Nobody better right now.
Bashes this one to deep left center. Far back there. Out of here. A massive shot. 2nd home run of the game. 64th home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 6-2. On a line for a base hit. That's going to get into the corner. Around first, hustling for 2. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Might be. This one is labeled.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
And that ball's out of here. It's another long ball in this game. That's
Now
home
batting,
run number
left
3
fielder,
of the game.
Bob Banks.
Home run number 65 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2. Now a fly ball to right center. It's pretty deep. Handles this one no problem, and that'll end the inning. Next up for the Naturals, Braden Ward. The Naturals down to their last strike. Skied to left, and this should do it. Might be trouble here. Around first and heading for second. In at second with a 2-out double. Always nice to get a knock after going this deep into a game without a hit. You talk about strong hands, he's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Coming to the plate, and it gets by. Crosses the plate. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The tag, and that's the ballgame. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame.